Wahaha, I am back. Okay. So leading off where we were, we had false morals. The next one I'm going to be talking about is the autumn skull cap, which is also nicely known, I'm going to zoom in on this here, known as the funeral bell, because of their beautiful bell-shaped caps, and also they have a rich bronze color. So these guys you can find in a lot of colonies, and as they mature, their caps spread out, have kind of an orangey tinge to them, but you'll find them in clusters, so very small young ones that have barely opened at all. You'll find the older ones that have opened up quite a bit. They do not have really a skirt to talk of, so not all mushrooms have a skirt. And then you'll have the ones that look like they have very much the bell shape kind of in between as they open up. And yes, mushrooms do have different stages of maturity, from immature, kind of teenage, to mature, ready to drop spores. These guys like to be on certain types of fallen logs in forests, in large fruiting colonies. So if they're pretty, just take pictures of them, Instagram them, but don't eat them. And the last one we're going to talk about is going to be the one you're going to make your model after. And this is the one that my pregnancy brain got the best of me. Fly agaric. So fly agaric is going to have the typical, what you think of fairy tale mushrooms looking at, with a cap. That's very much looking like a cap. But it has those spotty dotties, those shingles. Okay, at the top of it, nice white gills. Okay, they do have pretty large skirts, and they just have that very typical mushroomy Smurf village look to them. So it's the typical, if it's red, don't eat it kind of mushroom. And there's a reason why it's called fly agaric, and it has I don't know who came up with this. It's like, why would you do that, but it works kind of thing. People used to find these, and instead of just destroying them, they would actually use them. They'd actually pick them, cut them up into little pieces, put them in a dish of milk, put it far away from where the farm cat could find it. And what flies would do is they would come and drink the poisoned milk, and it makes them all loopy, and they would crash into walls and die. So if you had a fly problem on your farm, this was the mushroom you would go and try and forage out of the forest to make a fly poison from. And that's why it's called fly agaric. So this is the kind you are going to be basing your project off of. You're going to paint your cap on top red, white on bottom. Pull up a picture here. Boop. Boop. Make it big. Alright, you're going to be painting the top red, underside white, with gray lines for gills. Okay, lining all underneath here. Don't worry so much about the skirt. I know our fat sausages don't have skirts. That sounds wrong. But it's okay. We'll just pretend that, you know, these are skirtless fly agarics, like that guy, you know. And then the base is going to be green. So you're going to do red with white spots on top, white with gray gills underneath, white for the stalk, and then you're going to have a green base. And once it's all dry, we have some dried reindeer moss, and small pebbles that you can hot glue all this together. We are going to be working with hot glue guns. So if your model broke apart, you know, as you pull it off your plate, it is okay. We can mash it back together with hot glue, because I realized some of them got a little too happy with the paper plates. So we'll work with it. If we need to cut it out, we will. But just listen to Miss Lorenz. She's going to be helping you put out the paint. Everyone, I would like 2 water bowls at each table. This is going to be acrylic paint, so do not let it dry on your brush. Make sure every bit of supplies gets to the sink for washing after using this paint. Don't get on your clothes. And I can't wait to see these. These actually turn out really good. I mean, you've seen them in the little classrooms, in Miss Beal's classrooms, Lockhart's classroom. They're just really cute, and they just turn out so good. So I can't wait to see you. Miss Lorenz will take a few pictures as you go. Alright, I don't know. You'll listen to me in the next video. Alright, bye.